Hello, everybody, and welcome to our continuation of the AEW All-In show from Wembley last week. I'm Smoot, finally here, along with everybody else, Beans, Chucks, and Will. How you guys still doing?
Yellow.
Hello. How's it going?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you for not melting in the seat, and thank you for standing by. We got everything sorted here, mostly. Let me make sure. I don't think I got your predictions plugged in, but I know you tweeted them at me, Beans. So I don't have them listed here, but you're gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to let me know which ones you already have tackled or dinged off.
Yeah, we got up to the women's four-way.
Women's four-way, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of remember that match. Here, let me get the music going. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
There it is.
That's what we were missing. That's why it didn't go to plan.
Oh, nope, not that one. Why is that? Hold on. Now everything's working on my side. Hey, there we go. Okay.
Hey.
Perfect. Flawless, if you will. Okay. And now if I go back here... Okay. So you got the 0 hour stuff. Just tell me what being selected here. I forget, because I can't pull up Twitter at the moment. I mean, I can, but...
He had Jack Perry and Adam Cole and MJF.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Oh, I picked... Oh, god damn it, I picked... Oh, no, I picked Hook at the last...
You did say you changed it.
I did.
Twitter, you said you changed it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Sweet. Okay. Perfect. Seamless. Not a problem whatsoever. There was, got all that sorted in a sec here. You were on the four-way. What did Beans predict on this one?
On the four-way?
Yeah.
Soraya.
Okay, so we all get a point.
We all get.
Alrighty.
Alright, we get to...
We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Alright. So Soraya wins. She's the champion. It's UK, and people were, kind of happy, I guess. And then we move on to the Coffin Tag Team match. They didn't change this, despite the whole coffin thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They stuck with it. It was fine. It was a coffin match. It was yet another hardcore anything goes step, which we'd had quite a lot of by this point. And it wasn't crazier than the Stadium Stampede, so it felt a little bit like it was out of place. But
I've got to say though, I mean, Darby Allin really needs to stop doing that coffin drop.
Why do you say that?
I mean, like, the limited time that I've watched this thing, and I know that the guy was going to move. And then when you watched it back on the replay, it's like the whiplash on his head. It's just like, I'm sorry, but that's just something you can't protect. You shouldn't be doing these things.
no, probably shouldn't. Sting and Christian in this match, they have a combined age of 116. They had some TNA chants when they were in there together.
TNA.
Because they were headlining TNA, 15 years ago, something like that? More than that, even. 16. 06, I think he jumped in. Well, it's been a while. We are getting old. And so are they. Darby Allin, Sting, they win, as expected. I think we all yeah, we all predicted Sting and Darby all in.
Yeah, this match was, I don't know. Like, I thought this match was okay, but like, yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head. This was like the umpteenth hardcore match on the show, but with a coffin involved, and yeah, I don't know. It was fine, like I said, but I felt. Were you guys exhausted at any point during the show?
I wasn't really. No, I thought it was. It didn't seem as long as it obviously was to me.
Yeah, it's different when you're there. I remember some of the manias that were ridiculous in length. I think the 32 in Dallas, when I know people was. Remember listening to, God, what the hell was it called? Radio show that they do in Canada after it, and they had to start the show whilst Triple H was making his entrance for the main event because it was still on. So yeah, but I do think it is different when you're there. You don't feel it the same way as you do if you're watching it on TV. But it was a long show, but I didn't think it was. I didn't feel at any point that it had gone too far.
Well, it didn't go late, did it? They actually finished at about 10, so
Yeah.
it wasn't crazy late. So yeah, I wouldn't say I was exhausted, but there was a handful of matches here that I didn't care about at all, and this was one of them. This coffin match.
I thought the entrance for Sting and that was quite cool. It was nice
That
in
was
Wembley with all the, obviously with what had happened with Bray. As soon as you see everyone with the phones, with the lights, it was a bit like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
This was as it was starting to get dark too. And again, Tony shelled out the big bucks for the music.
I think they even mentioned it, didn't they? I think it was the smash later on. Nigel McGuinness even said that the Fireflies are out in force or something.
Yeah.
I think that might have been for the House of Black, but yeah.
Yeah, because House of Black did a similar thing.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
As soon
They
as it
had the
started getting
language
dark,
and
we would just be getting the phones out constantly.
Yeah.
Any excuse.
I thought that we were saying that afterwards. I thought, obviously they might have been a bit restricted with the curfew time. Maybe they can go as late as they can go at Wembley, but I thought they could have done it starting a bit later. There seemed to be light for a lot of the show. It was only really the last hour where it started to get properly dark.
Yeah.
And it looked 10 times better. I thought when I watched it back on TV, it looked 10 times better on TV when it was properly dark with the proper lighting and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
about curfew. I assumed that they'd be finishing at 11.
I
That's the
did,
usual
yeah.
curfew. And they said expected at 10.
Yeah, I think they've got to do it because of public transport things, haven't they, for trains?
Oh, yeah, that was an issue. Getting out was difficult. It was completely crammed that same Olympic way. Going back to the Wembley tube station, it was just rammed full of people. That's where I bumped into that Bray Wyatt, the Fiend mask guy.
Ah, right.
Was that where I seen a clip of someone took on Twitter of there was a lot of people sort of stuck waiting to get out, and they were all singing Judas.
Oh, I didn't hear Judas. Some
there was loads.
started to try a Bray Wyatt chant and the whole world in his hands and that, but it didn't.
Yeah, I had that a few times.
They really tried. Didn't work. No, they were doing it in sections, so there would be walls of security with basically that lollipop, the stop
Yeah.
and go signs. They'd let us go in sections, and there was a walkway off to the side where we didn't need to go to the station. We were staying nearby, so we kind of wanted just to walk off one of the side roads, and they wouldn't let us. It was all fenced off, and no, don't, you have to go that way. You can't come to me. Really, really angry about it. So we had to actually go all the way into the station and then out again. Surely that makes things harder. But...
Yeah. It's fun actually when we were walking out towards the coach station. There's a big group and they were all singing. He's got the whole world in his hands. And there was about 3 or 4 police. They weren't sort of blocking the way, they just stood there.
Yeah.
And the look on the faces, I was thinking,
No
these
idea.
wrestling fans are incredibly religious.
Yeah. True. So coffin match is done. We then moved on to the other match that Dynamite Dave gave 4 3/4 stars. Chris Jericho, who had his own entrance music.
Yeah, I skipped right through that.
Sang it himself. Oh,
Sorry, that was me.
what have you got?
Mountain Dew Code Red.
Mountain Dew earlier today. That's good. Yeah, Jericho did his song. Will Ospreay did not do his song. But he did win the match. It was a 15-minute match where they did some stuff. Jericho looked pretty good considering he's an old man. Can still hang. It was fine.
Hanging and banging.
About this.
I was really confused by who was who in this, in the fact of who the hell am I supposed to be liking and not liking.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, not sure
Just
it matters
because-
that much in this one.
Well, it was like Ospreay was obviously a hometown boy.
Yeah.
We didn't really see much of it. Like, I was thinking, hopefully in these matches there's going to be a good promo things before them, so I understand what the hell's going on. And they did a little one for this, but it didn't really have that much in it. And I thought, well, this doesn't ring right, because everything's telling me that Ospreay's, like, you know, he's coming out with Don Callis, so it's like,
Yeah.
well, he must be a heel. And then Jericho came out and was singing Judas, and obviously the place went mental, and he looked,
Yeah.
you know, like he was getting everyone to sing. And then midway through the match, he like sticks the bird up at everyone, and I'm like, okay, so he doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah.
And Ospreay's acting all good guy, and yeah, Don Callis is stood there, so I was a bit confused by it a little bit.
I don't know. You can not like both.
Yeah. Dislike whoever you want. It's all good.
Speaking of entrance themes and stuff, Don Callis has to have the worst entrance theme.
That's got to be deliberate too, right? That's got
Oh,
to
it's,
be.
Yeah.
it is.
We've been talking about before with MJF having a deliberately crap theme
Yeah.
song. It's got to be like the annoying brown noise kind of drone.
Even worse than Right to Censor.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. Right to Censor was very irritating.
because it was just like a smoke alarm.
Yeah, kind of like the thing that nearly gave me an heart attack before.
So Will Ospreay wins. He beat Chris Jericho, 15 minutes, and it was fine. It was all right.
Yeah, I thought it was
discussion.
okay. Again, I haven't watched it back, but there were certain parts of it where, again, there's obviously going to be limitations with Jericho now. But I thought that he was showing his age a little bit in this.
I know what you mean. He was showing his age a little bit, but his age is still...
Oh yeah, it's still phenomenal for what he's doing. Yeah, but
Exactly.
I mean,
He was looking 40, even though he's 50.
yeah, I think I might not necessarily be just down to age. I just think it just in general there's a few sloppy bits. I think from what I noticed.
Yeah.
But obviously that can happen to anyone, so doesn't necessarily mean it was just because he's older.
So we all
That's
get
points
a
all
point.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, there you go.
Oh, that's a sound that didn't fucking put me in the ground.
And speaking of a little older, badass Billy Gunn is out next with the Acclaimed.
Does this guy actually age?
No.
How old is he?
That's a great question.
Nearly
Let's see.
60 now, isn't he?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
something.
59. He'll be 60 in November.
You're joking.
Yeah.
I knew he was old, but well,
Yeah. 59.
well,
Turned
now.
60 November 1st.
I mean, from where I was sitting, I thought he looks like he's, he's like early.
He's a
50s
giant.
now.
Yeah.
He was nearly towering over Brody Lee, or not Brody Lee,
King.
Brody King. Thank you.
The other Brody.
Brain's still asleep. Sorry.
Yeah, he's still massive. And I guess he will be for a while.
There wasn't many signs I noticed like, at this.
There's a few scissors.
There was plenty of scissors, yeah. One of the best sounds I did see though was obviously going with the Daddy Ass theme. It said respect the father buttocks.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
I thought that was genius.
That's pretty great.
My mark of a wife also, she was watching one of the TVs before we went, and the Acclaimed guy said something along the lines of, throw up your scissors. And she went, no, don't do that, that's dangerous. You're just
Not wrong.
No, I'm supposed to throw your scissors up. Right, so this was a thing. Oh, no holds barred. This was yet another no holds barred match.
And yet it was the stipulation that made House of Black lose.
Yeah, did they use any barred holds? I don't remember there being a whole lot of hardcore here.
Like a steel chair.
Oh, there was a chair.
Yeah. Apparently, Brody King messed up his hand on one of the guardrail spots.
Yeah, that's not illegal though, guardrail. So yeah, they didn't make the most of that stip, but that's fine. I didn't need more hardcore at this point. And in the end, the right men won. I think the Acclaimed. They are your new 6-man champions. House of Black handed over the belts. They did the honourable thing.
Oh.
Presented the belts over to him. And Daddy Ass is a champion again. Nearly age 60. This might be the last run of his career, but at least he's going out on top. So that is points for, was it me and Will? And you guys, Smooth Queens. Hey, 2 dings. The House of Black is done for now. Which leaves only the main event. Where do we start with this? God.
Beans, who'd you pick here?
Adam Cole, you had.
Whoa! Really?
I had no idea what was going on. Just lost on a game of Operation.
So all of the stuff was brought back in this, well, especially the last little bit. So most of the first half of this match was them trying to be friends, or at least MJF playing the good guy, and Adam Cole maybe taking a few shortcuts, taking advantage of things, and he seemed to favor getting the win over the friendship a little bit, and it was fun. It's good stuff. So you think Adam Cole's the good guy and MJF's the bad guy, but actually they were maybe playing the opposite roles here. As things went, it's, Cole's getting frustrated and whatever. Stuff happened. It's a good match. You've seen it. Everyone's seen it by now. Ends in a double clothesline. Funnily enough, they hit each other with clotheslines. Double pinfall. Referee calls. They pinned each other. It's a draw. And the Justin Roberts on the outside couldn't understand this. He was baffled. He saw it. He was told it's a draw, and he couldn't find the words.
Yeah, imagine if the show ended like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
People sat around me were genuinely shocked. There was proper shocked faces.
It was such an anticlimax, a double clothesline finish and a draw. But it was all playing into the story. It made sense.
Yeah.
It was the right thing to do.
And then,
Because the draw means MJF retains. He had the belt in the corner. We were in the same situation we were in during the first title match. Adam Cole lasts for 5 more minutes.
To which I was like,
Oh, not again. Not again. Not again. Bollocks.
But no, MJF, he is a changed man. He could have said no, but he said no. 5 minutes isn't enough. We're going till we've got a winner in effing Wembley, he said.
yeah,
On a hot mic.
Yes.
Effing.
it's pay-per-view, you can say that.
Say whatever he likes. There were a couple of others through the show, not on the microphone, but there were a few people who were saying some naughty words. If you listen out.
Oh, yeah.
So they did. They restarted the match, and Roderick Strong gets involved a little bit, saying, "I'm your real friend. Hit him with this chair." MJF goes for the ring. He chooses not to use it because he likes this guy. It's a legit friendship. He's not actually looking to screw him. It's crazy. First friend he's ever had. They do the Eddie Guerrero chair spot, which is great.
That was probably the best I've ever seen that done.
Yeah.
That was really good. That. I think
Yeah.
Eddie would have been proud of that himself.
I thought they did it back and forth a little bit too many times, though.
I think so.
Yeah, it was a little slapstick.
Yeah, just because obviously, like you say, it's that balance in it of trying not to take away from the moment of the match, but also put a bit of comedy in there as well. And
I
Yeah.
see what you mean. I thought that was really well done.
And I thought also well done, but maybe a little silly, was the referee ending up being hit by the
Yeah,
Panama
that was-
Sunrise. I don't know how that happens. An accidental Panama Sunrise, but eventually it looked really good.
Yeah.
I don't know how they could have done it any better than they did.
I gotta say, I was chuckling at Adam Cole's face when he'd done it.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember how it ended.
Oh, jeez.
It
I can't remember myself.
It was a bunch of like, oh, is he gonna hit him with the ring? Is he not?
was the roll up with the.
That's
I think
right.
he Not.
Yeah.
Took the ring out, didn't he? But didn't use it.
Took the ring out but didn't use it. Cole told Roderick Strong to go away.
Yeah.
And Jeff got him.
Yeah.
And after the match, Adam Cole was distraught. He was so upset that he lost his chance to win the belt. And MJF's trying to console him. Points all round. Not all round. 3 of us get the win for MJF. Beans. Needs to pay more attention to the show. Both Dynamite and this one. Adam Cole's distraught. MJF brings in the tag titles and says, "You're still a champion. We're still champions. We've still got this." Adam Cole throws it away. That's not the one he wants.
That's the bullshit answer.
Who is that?
It's Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, God.
Doesn't sound like him.
I can't spell it any clearer. We are fucked.
That doesn't sound like Gordon Ramsay.
That sounds like someone doing a terrible impression of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you thinking about putting apricots inside mashed potatoes?
Okay, that's him.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's the real one.
Yeah.
That one sounds like a
With
Gordon
a
Ramsay
stupid
book.
sandwich, what are you?
Fuck yourself.
Gordon Ramsay soundboard. So yeah, there's great stuff after the match there. MJF responds. Cole throws the tag title away, and MJF goes, "Oh, it's just about this one, is it? If this is all you want, then fucking take it." And throws the title at him, and turns his back. Says, "You know, if you want to hit me, whatever." He doesn't do it. They hug it out. They're still bros. Roderick Strong is not happy at all, and we go off the air with these guys still friends. There's tension there. Adam Cole's not happy, not being champion, but
He's tag
that's what we
champion.
wanted to see. We don't want to see these guys turn on each other anymore.
No.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising that they didn't do the big turn there, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, hey, whatever works. I guess when they won the ROH tag belts, they're probably like, yeah, we're in it for the long haul, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of figured they'd just have the Kingdom beat them. They'd do some kind of turn here. They'd be on the bad terms, and the Kingdom just takes the titles off them and whatever. But I guess they're going with it. It's working.
I think that's it. I think they realised it's working, so just carry on.
No need to end it right now. Means maybe onto something. I think there was a lot of comedy and a lot of kind of silliness, and the focus wasn't on the wrestling. There was a lot of storyline stuff and references and run-ins and other stuff. It was all a little bit TNA, but I'm kind of okay with it. Like, not everything has to be pure wrestling. It was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I just felt that there was elements of it where I just thought, just a little bit too much comedy.
Yeah, and I can see that for your main event. This is the biggest show they've ever done. It's main event, it's a world title match. Generally, you want that to be more serious and whatever. I get that, and I kind of assumed that was going to be one of the big criticisms coming out of the show. But this is where it makes sense to do that stuff. I think they played it perfectly.
Yeah, I think, again, because obviously I've not watched the build-up, and if I'd have seen more of the stuff of them, like the relationship build-up over time, then
Yeah.
I probably would have been a lot more understanding of the build for it, really, like that, but...
Yeah. So after that's where the show ended. Smooth, have you seen the clip of Tony Khan after the show goes off the air?
I did not know why. What happened?
Oh wow.
Let's see this.
Where is it? Let's take this off. You need to see this.
Well, while you do that, my favorite part of the show was on, I think, the pre-show here, where JR says this.
I think it's evident. You know what they say, JR, people show you who they are, believe them, right?
Exactly, and hey, we live in a society where...
I'm just, yeah, like, we live in a society! And there was another bit, here, hold on, let me pull this one up while you're looking for the clip. This is peak JR for me.
Young Bucks with an homage to the iconic, the inimitable Freddie Mercury.
But he's not here, right?
No, unfortunately, Freddie Mercury passed away a number of years ago.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I found it. Where it is.
Okay, I got a version of it.
Let's see.
So I didn't realise until I watched it back again, the TV version. At the end of the match, they have Cole and MJF in the ring doing whatever, and they flash the little graphic in the bottom saying, "We'll be back next year." And you actually hear a few people going, "Oh, there's like a reaction."
Yeah, because they
I
showed it
didn't
on the
see that.
screens. Oh.
I thought it was just the all rights reserved, whatever, copyright.
Oh, no, I saw that.
So then they make the announcement, and I guess most people already knew.
You want me to play this on the show, or?
Yeah, I want you to
Alright.
have a reaction, your live reaction to Tony Khan.
See you all in 1 year! Bank holiday weekend! August 20th, 2024! All in right here!
Dude, where's this Tony Khan been?
What?
Colombia, apparently.
Jesus. More coked out Tony, please.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Let's go!
Let's go. Amazing.
The best part is he had to do the post-show press conference after this.
Yeah.
Wow. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, so that was it. That's the
That was all, yeah.
That's the show.
and we're doing it again next year, I guess.
Yeah, I thought the show was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Normally when I go to these things, I tend not to watch them back, even if it's. But this one,
I
did.
almost didn't. But for the show here, I was like, you know what? I can try to figure, carve out 4 hours because I missed it for some reason last week. I don't remember, but I finally was able to get, sit down. I think it was like last night or something, and just I mowed through like pretty much the back half of it after watching the first half, and yeah, I liked it. I didn't. I would have liked the Stadium Stampede match more if they would just have a dedicated split screen for all the action taking place elsewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of them just like camera cutting or like doing a double feature. Yeah. I thought the show on the whole was pretty good, and that's not because I predicted most of it correctly. That's my segue to the points here. Sorry.
Good segue.
Points. We had 11 matches on the show. It was a long one, and we okay, that's an interesting little situation we got here. Beans.
Yellow.
Beans. Where have you been? 5 out of 11 you managed.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's okay though. Yeah, it's not the worst. Not the worst score we've ever
Not
seen.
sure it is.
And the rest of us, we all got 8. That's a 3-way tie on 8. The Elite let us down. The Blackpool Combat Club let me and Will down. House of Blackburn, Smooth Bucks for us, and it was the Aussie Open. Yeah. So there you go. Which means over is it three pay-per-views we've had so far, 34 matches. Beans and Will joint third on 25 out of 34. So see, not that bad, really. Not that bad. Smoot in second, 27, and I'm only just ahead on 28. So it's all to play for. Especially with another pay-per-view coming up tomorrow night. Or is it Sunday night?
Sunday night.
Sunday.
And then I think the next one after that's in October, right?
Sounds about right. Would that be...
Wannabe Halloween Havoc or whatever it's called.
Halloween Havoc.
Wrestle Dream, that's it, yeah.
Wrestle Dream?
Yeah. Yeah, Wrestle Dream.
Okay.
They don't even have a graphic for it yet.
No.
So All Out, Wrestle Dream, then Full Gear, and then Revolution, presumably in February. So there you go. Yeah.
I don't think they can carry on having the All In and All Out so close to each other again. They need to
No,
do
especially
that next year.
considering All Out, it looks like a weak card.
Yeah.
It looks like the rest of everyone, the guys who didn't make it to All In.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
There's no world title as far as we can tell. Not even the Ring of Honor one. We've got ROH tag titles and TV title. We've got Kenny Omega's on there. Moxley, I think, winning the International Championship.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weak.
Well, don't know if you saw Dynamite. Actually, I don't even think they mentioned it on Dynamite, but this was on the socials about Ricky Starks calling out Ricky the Dragon Steamboat to a strap match at All Out.
I did see that, yeah. Well, seen it on Twitter anyway.
Yeah. I'll see if I can pull this up. But yeah, that seems to be, I guess, their plan B. Supposedly, I don't know if you guys touched upon this or not, but there was some sort of fight backstage or altercation between CM Punk and Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Dennis Rodman returns to the United Center. What the hell?
I've just seen that.
What? Okay, sure. Have him on the show. I can't seem to find. There should be a graphic. Yeah, there we are. So tomorrow night's Collision. There you go, Ricky Starr.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Supposedly, depending on who you hear, either CM Punk's suspended or he's not suspended. This seems like they're setting they're setting something up here to kind of play into the dirt sheets and whatnot.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. But yeah, if they do something to where, he calls out, Ricky Steamboat, and then all of a sudden Punk shows up, and then, hey, you have yourself a world title for All Out, that'd be kind of nice. I would still say the card's still pretty weak.
It would help.
But it would help, though, yeah. Let's see here. Let's pull up our favorite dirt sheet, known as Wikipedia.
Steamboat did wrestle in that Ric Flair retirement match, didn't he? Or was it? No, it wasn't.
Did he?
No, I'm thinking of. Apparently, he tagged with FTR against Brock Anderson, Jay Lethal, and Nick Aldis.
Oh wow!
What was that? Oh. I think he was rumored for the Ric Flair one. He was supposed to do it and then didn't. So that was earlier this year. That was last year. Sorry, November last year. So if I don't know, it could be that he does a strap match with Ricky Starks. Unlikely, maybe, but it's possible.
And considering everything else on the card, I mean, a gimmick match shouldn't hurt it. I think maybe they should have at least had a coffin match over here somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah. Dark Order. You think maybe Dark Order picks up the... Well, oh god. Oh god, what would have been done? There we go.
Are we doing these predictions now? Or
No,
we can do another
no.
show tomorrow with everything. Yeah.
We can do it tomorrow. I was just...
Yeah.
Yeah, best do that.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, I think I'm about to break the matchsticks that I put in my eyes.
Alrighty, so should we wrap this one up then?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay, well, we'll be back next week, or rather tomorrow, sorry. We'll be back tomorrow with both Payback and All Out, right? I have that correct.
Yeah,
Hey,
also known as WrestleMania Wednesday.
Yeah. And then next week, we'll have the results for everything else, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got that right.
Breaking news: John Cena's back and he's got a new T-shirt.
Oh, shocker.
I wonder how many T-shirts he's had.
Must be a few, right?
At least 3. I remember
Oh
at least
god,
3.
yeah.
Maybe 4 if you push it.
Yeah, it's on with this before. Just before we go, apparently Cena's now back in WWE for about 2 months.
That's the bullshit answer.
I Gordon. Gordon's not a Cena fan, obviously.
Fuck yourself.
Smooch just angry because he's not turning up in AEW.
Yeah, that's the third time I've seen it.
He's had this color scheme before, I believe. The blue one. The light blue with orange.
I don't remember that one. I remember the dark blue, like a purpley one. Maybe right.
There should be, like... I hope somebody has kept like over the years.
Well, when he come back for his 20 years, when he did his 20 years anniversary thing a few months ago. I say a few months ago, it's probably longer, it seems like a few months ago. They were all on, they had a Titantron with all his t-shirts on.
Maybe I'm thinking of this one? The blue with the yellow, the light blue?
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Throwback men's more like throw away.
Hey!
Alrighty. We'll be back tomorrow night. Have a great one, everybody. Sorry for the audio difficulties in the first half. I was still asleep. Like I couldn't be like, alright. It's alright. It's all good.
My fault.
But we'll be back tomorrow. Have a great one. Enjoy the weekend. And we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Good night.